Aquarius, song that's playing for you is No Sense. So, you could be in a space, situation, relationship, or friendship. Now, you could be standing your guard towards somebody external to you because they ain't making no sense towards you, or you in the situation and somebody outside you standing their guard towards you because you ain't making no sense. Or you may be trying to put yourself or express something, and it's like you may have been thinking about something, or you may have received an awareness or a truth about, you kind of loud, dog. You may have received the truth, or it's like you became aware of something, and it's like what someone told you something ain't make sense when they said what they said. So now you could be in a position because what somebody it's like somebody may have tried to express something towards you or invest in you in a certain type of way to get your mind in a certain type of place. Now you could be in a position where you're standing your guard, and not only that, but you are expressing and showing how you feel. Because it's like, you express the truth, or you're expressing your truth about a situation, relationship, friendship, topic, whatever environment you in. It's like you release burdens in some way, shape, or form because it ain't make no sense. Whatever it was, it didn't make sense to hold on to the pain that something you may have invested in, whether it was a mind or a perspective on a situation, relationship, friendship. You could have had a certain belief system that was burdensome to you, and you believing in this, whether you believe life was a certain type of way or a certain category of life was a certain type of way, you had certain definitions for certain subjects, topics, and situations in your external world, so to speak. You feel me? And you holding on to those only brought you pain in some way, shape, or form. Now that taught you a new truth you're expressing. Now you may have been hurt because of this previous whatever, but it's like you let that go in order to express your truth and whatever. You know what that means for you better than I know. Or somebody may be in a position where they want to let go of the pain or the hurt in a space with you and express some truth in regards to the situation they share with you. So I'm just blocking my lap. Yeah, whether you got a whole lot. Now listen, it's crazy because he's sitting. You could have a whole lot of truth and you're ready to speak it, or you have a whole lot of passion and you are showing it, but you're ready to express further. Type shit, you feel me? You can go deeper type. If you put your foot in and shoot that picture. Hit the way shit with the finger. Nigeria. Come on, flag and surrender. Come on, man. Hey, you no longer investing in something. You can't work on something no more. They're aqua. Or when you think about something, you start giving to something, someone, or somewhere. It's like you have a lower mind. You may give lower energies too. It's like you fake a smile around somebody type shit. If you expressing yourself, if you don't want to be there type. Whatever that is for you, but you know what you're dealing with. It's either you can't do something no more, or when you do something it's like you don't want to do, or you don't like what you're doing, so you're gonna show you don't like what you're doing. Whatever it is, it's like you showing somebody. Whatever you showing. And look, you know something. If it's you versus you, intuitively you know you can't do that. Whatever that is, or it's just like you know something, that's why you're showing, or it's like when you go to your job, it's like your manager could have been fucking with you in some way, shape, or form, and it got back to you may not have known, or co-workers was fucking around and your name was in their mouth in some way, shape, or form. Now it got back to you, it's like that's some shit that person would have said, that person would have done. You feel me? It's like that. Now you in the place, of course you in the workplace, so you still gotta go to work, but you because you're Queen of Wands, because when you deal with that person, anything you give, you gonna give like, yeah. It's like you letting someone know you know something. Whatever that means for you. You know better than I know what that means for you. If it's you versus someone outside of you, it's either you're not building on, it's like someone outside of you knows why you're not investing in something, Whether that's something with someone or it's just someone outside of you observing you not do something that it doesn't even have to involve that person or those people. You feel me? It's just you're not working on something, or you're not investing your time and energy into a certain, you may have given a lot of time to something that you're no longer giving to. And it's like people outside of you know why you're doing that. You feel me? You know who or what you're doing with. Or it's just because you got a new passion. And it's like once you got your fire burning for this, now you may not want to do that. It's like you think differently about that. You don't see that as solid or stable as you used to see that as solid or stable. As solid as you used to see that. What song is this? Cash Day. This song is playing for you. Freestyle. Yeah, it's like back in the day, this used to pay in a sense where this used to bring you got a lot of good ideas, a lot of good minds, whether it's an environment you involved yourself with, people, places, and things you was shaking hands with, you was expressing your spirit in places, and those places brought you new ideas, new ways to think, new ways to communicate and express. Fast forward. Now you got a new understanding about that with the Queen of Wands, and your passion, your fire may be lit a little differently. That's why it's either you're not investing how you used to invest in a situation because of a knowing, because of an understanding you've reached, or someone outside of you could have expressed something towards you that made you aware of what you were doing. Now you may have a new sense of abundance, and now you're investing in that. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You ain't doing something that you used to do. You used to do this all the time. You ain't doing that no more. You see I'm smoking the bomb? Whatever that is, you know better. That's a double. That ain't even a double. Yeah, that's a double. We ain't even gonna talk about that one. Yeah, damn, that's you in reverse there, Aquarius. So you can't heal something. And now, if it's someone outside of you, it's like you know something. And now back to that coworker situation. Your coworker, how you expressing yourself every time you deal with that person, they know you know that they was talking shit. You feel me? Now that, and it's because they know you know they was talking shit. Yeah, it's like they may not want to give up or lose you in some way, shape, or form. But it's like death. Some shit you got death, and right under that is, you got the star in reverse, and under that is death. I don't think that you can't come back from this one. Whatever this is. If it's you versus it's you know why you stopped doing something. And you came out if it's you versus you because it wasn't healing to you. This wasn't healing, whatever it was. It didn't manifest a healing environment. So it didn't make no sense, the first song I was playing for you to continue to do that. And you know that. Whatever that is. Or was, because you ain't working on something that you're not investing in something that you took a step back to look at. And when you looked at it, you became guarded and defensive towards that because what? Your understanding set you on a new direction regarding your passion. What you once thought was abundant, and you don't see as abundant anymore. Again, whether it doesn't have to be, it could be a job, it could be a person, or it could just be a form of expression that you gave your time to. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. The one that flipped, though, the only one that flipped was the Nine of Cups again. So yeah, you could be standing your guard towards a situation or someone, or you're standing in your knowing. You're standing in your understanding of a situation. And you know that you can't further. There's nothing more you can give to that. Them, him, her, there, whatever it is. There's nothing more that you can offer that, or that can offer you. You know what side of the fence you follow. Ooh. Put your foot there, Aqua. Put your foot in the shoe. Yeah, damn, but and it's like you're still in an abundant space though. It's like you stop building on something, you stop doing one thing. Whatever you stop doing something in order to express your passion in a different space or in a new arena. You knew something you were invested in wasn't healing you. Whether that was something you were doing, business endeavor, you were on a career path, you worked at a job. Costa Rica, yeah, you in a new place. And that new place is abundant. You got 9 of cups and then follow right after that is the 9 of coins. But you had to stop doing something in order to get here. It's like you have to sacrifice something to put yourself in this position. Whether that was just a certain mind, because you had to make space for a new direction. In order for you to gain a new passion, it's like you had to snuff one flame out in order for you to get sparks for another. You had to make space for it. You can pray for something all you want, but if there ain't no space for it, God can't come through with you. You can't wield that into existence. You gotta make space for shit. And so you had to leave. I told you, you had to let something go. Once you got what? An understanding. Queen is the moon, and this is the queen of wands. This is your feminine energy. You came to a point, a realization about a topic, subject, or situation, relationship, friendship, something you were invested in that wasn't built on an honest action from you or from someone external to you. And that tower ended. Look, some dishonest action. You have the Temperance in reverse, and followed by that the 10 of Swords. Temperance in reverse, Star in reverse. Yes, and with Death in the tower. And the sun ain't coming back. There's no more rounds with this. You doing this. That was the last time for you. That was the last time I'm doing that. Expressing myself like that. Involving you know what you dealing with. Or you might be dealing with yourself, you might be dealing with a person, or you just might be dealing with a place. That was my last time going there. I used to like the food there. I used to like the ideas in the mind and the way my mind moves when I'm in that environment. But now, for some reason, after you done been invested in that so long, your intuition's telling you otherwise. It's like, yeah, you know better than I know. You know better than I know. You're in an abundant position right now, though. Whether that's mentally or third dimensionally. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You know where your abundance at. You got fans in Costa Rica. And you in a new place. And again, look, you had to, in order for you to get, if it's you versus someone outside of you, it's like, damn, you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn had that as their second or their first card. I don't remember. But you could be. You don't have to be. Or you're dealing with another Aquarius or a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or Capricorn. I say Capricorn. Or Leo or Libra or Pisces or Virgo. That's damn near all of them, ain't it? Oh, I didn't even see that card. Oh yeah, 2 of Wands. Or Taurus. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. It's like you had to, and I said this for Capricorn, in order to know where you're going, 9 of coins, you gotta know where you came from. Or you just have to move from a space. So you moved from one space to a new space. But whatever space you previously left, whatever home you previously had, that shit is crumbling. I get lonely. Yeah, if you're no longer investing or expressing yourself in like a friend group or in a relationship, it's like you broke up with your partner type shit. And you in a different place, you got your passion back. It's like intuitively, you know your time was here, your time was up here. No matter what you thought or invested in it, your mind was always in a lower space about this relationship, about this friendship, about this situation, and because of that, it would never become a healing type situation. Now you may be in a position where you had to gain you gained a new passion from that understanding. You gained a new direction. Now you could be investing in that direction. In that previous space you left and going through it. those previous friends going through it, previous relationship, previous partner, whatever it is, whatever you left is unstable now. It's the Four of Wands in reverse. It's not a solid home. It's not a solid family. It's not a good thoughts to express, not good feelings to harbor. And because of that, because you're no longer investing in those emotions, it's like it's slowly being forgotten. That energy feels lonely now that you no longer invest in it. Now that you no longer feed that. Whether it's just that mindset in you, I'm just talking about it in this type of way, or it's actually people outside of you, because you no longer invest in a certain type of or express yourself a certain type of way. It's like someone feels lonely, or someone's feel lonely. Put your foot in that. Because your coworker was talking shit, and you found out your coworker was talking shit. Now it's like it's like you still go about your work day, you still be in high vibes, you still be positive. When it comes to that person or those people though, you ain't got nothing to give them. And now it's like that coworker may feel lonely now, because they really fucked with you. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you.